What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jay, and today we're gonna go over how to farm resistance waves 1 through 10. People usually like to stop at wave 8, but I always say go to wave 10 so you can get the tier 2 cash. You might as well. It's only like 2 waves away, and it takes really no time. But anyway, so for wave 1 through 5, these are like really easy. Wave 2, you got the EMP round. With this, it don't really affect you unless you're using primarily skills like me. So majority of my build is just based off skills, as you can see. But with this, I would say just really watch what you're doing, take cover, watch your surroundings. Probably if you're not using skills, probably maybe have like a health, and as soon as the thing is over, pop your health, like lay down a box, you know, or something like that. Because it's not going to destroy your skills, it's still going to be there. But then after that EMP round, it's pretty much just regularly killing NPCs until you get to round 4, which is coming up now. So you got round 4, which is the data breach. So in the data breach, that's the one where you farm. It's best to stay inside this building so it's easy to collect the tech. As you can see what I'm doing in here, I'm just killing the NPCs, running around, collecting the tech. Simple. Round 4 is the best, was the easiest wave to farm for tech. So this is like really important. So it's always best to have always to make sure that you have like your best foot forward on this. Make sure you're prepared so you can kill as many NPCs as possible. Because the more NPCs you kill here, the less NPCs you're gonna have to kill later when it actually starts getting hard. So that's just something to keep in mind, something to take into consideration. As you can see, I'm just shredding through NPCs here. Like, I really don't gotta do nothing for real. The reason why I consider this to be the easiest wave is because the other data breach round, you get the turrets that be in the sky and you get shotgunners. Terrible combination. And on this map, I never farm that round. Like, it doesn't matter who I'm with. I never like to farm that round on this map. Just because when you go to the laptop, it's usually in like open spaces. And they usually just come out of nowhere. So I usually always pass up on that round, even though I run an immune box, but I'd rather not die. But yeah, like, so when you leave the area, you don't have to leave right away. You can farm it for a little bit, but you just gotta make sure you know how long it's gonna take you to get to the laptop. So that might be something that you might want to look at, like how far away the laptop is. Like, I know that's the first thing I always do, see how far away the laptop is. Then I'll choose if I want to leave at like 50 seconds or 40 seconds. Because you can get to the laptop and it can reach like 0 seconds, but as long as you own it, you're not gonna fail around. So that's pretty much exactly what I did right there. And then you just go through, collect all the tech. You can save one enemy. Turns out here, like, my secret mines pretty much killed them, so that was a done deal. The boss rounds are easy to farm too, but like, since I run a skill build, the reason why they're not so easy for me to farm is because I'm mainly using my skills. I don't have control over my skills. I mean, if you're using a gun, then I mean, it can be totally different, but it's just like a lot easier to farm the data breach rounds because I don't really have to worry about nothing. Like, worry about like killing the boss. So like right there, my turn just ripped the boss like quick. So now all I got is the NPCs that's left. Now if I was running with a gun, with a striker build or something, I would totally have complete control over what I'm killing and not killing the boss, but I don't have that control. But after round 5, you get a tier 1 cash. You don't get nothing out of that. It's like all basic stuff. Then you move on to wave 6. Wave 6, it's just pretty much a drone round. Think of Call of Duty when you get like the dogs and stuff. I mean, this is like a pretty simple round, but at the same time, you could actually die on this round. So just keep that in mind. You're probably good to have like a box as your secondary down, just in case, because you can get shocked by some of the turns, and then all the turns can like just start shooting at you, and you will get shredded. I'll probably saying that because like I don't really have no armor or no stamina at all, so that's probably why I get shredded. But it's a possibility. It's definitely happened to me before. I just like to play it safe. But this round is not always like a shade tech round. I mean, it is sometimes it isn't. It just really depends. Sometimes round 7 is, but for this round it wasn't at all. It was just like a basic, like, just killing spree. Simple. I opened up that door. I usually just toss my turret on top and it just goes to work. One thing about the machine turret though, what's weird is like when you drop it and it's going against the drones, it doesn't really do damage on the drones for some reason. I don't know, it's kind of weird. But anyway, so this is the round I'm talking about, wave 8. See, as you can see, we got shotgunners, we got the drones flying in the sky trying to shock me. You got the shotgunners trying to swarm me and just tossing grenades. Like, nah, bro, I'm cool. Better off just dropping them down in the immune box, dropping down my fire turret. I promise you, it's always good. Well, it's always good to have like the flame turret on this one for real, just for CC. If you can shred the NPCs fast enough just with your gun, then you be straight. But if not, you will probably want to run in like a decent like flame turret or something, or switch to a skill build and have your flame turret out. And definitely a big help. Like, I guarantee you, it doesn't matter what what map I'm on, I always make sure I have a flame turret on at this point, just until I at least cap the computer. Once I get the computer out the way, then I'm not even worried about it. I just pretty much go back to what I was doing. But I always keep the box on though. So after wave 8, it's guaranteed that I'm going to keep the box, because after wave 8, then you got the like contamination round and stuff like that. So with the contamination round, you don't really have like a lot of NPCs. It's just more so just making sure you stay alive and whatnot. But yeah, by this time you should be able to open up the box. Right here, I thought I had the house. That would have been my 5th one on PS4. I got 2 on Xbox also, so I guess I got 7 in total. I know, crazy. I just got good luck. But I mean, that's just what happens when you run resistance the right way. It literally takes you no time to run it if you run it right. So maybe like follow my guides and you'll know exactly how to run it right. But nah, same thing with wave 9. You just toss your turret up top. If you're not using a turret, you can really just come all the way straight to the back. Keep in mind that when a wave starts up, you want to be back here already, because if you're not, the NPCs will spawn back here. The NPCs spawn wherever, any place that you're not, that's where they're gonna spawn. And that goes for any wave. So just think about that like all the time. Like, don't forget that. And then after wave 9, we got wave 10. So I could have probably already hit the box already if I would have farmed wave 8, or if I would have farmed like wave 5 or something, but I didn't do those. But at the end of wave 10, I'm going to be able to hit the box anyway, so that's why I really didn't care too much about farming those other waves. It doesn't really matter too much. I mean, I probably could have hit the box a 3rd time, but I'd rather guarantee me staying alive than dying and then losing all my points, because that sucks and I'm not about that life. But especially not on this map. I mean, if I was on Pier 93, then definitely I would take that risk, but not on this map. Too close of a call. But yeah, so you clear that. It's real simple. You get to tier 2 cash. You never know what you're gonna get. You hit the box again. As you can see, I got a striker's harness. I did my tier 2 cash, got an exotic. So you never know what exotic you're gonna get. But anyway, it's your boy Jay. Like, comment, subscribe.